afternoon, good evening. Those of you on TikTok, YouTube, and even Facebook platforms. I am Mr. Clay, and we're in Numbers. Numbers chapter 7, the 7th chapter of Numbers. But first, let us pray. Oh, most holy Sanini Nanini, we thank you for everything, even Tata and Zambi. Yes, and Yahuwah, Yahweh, we thank you for everything. Hallelujah. Whatever name, whatever language that is being presented, we thank you, even the spirit that moves upon the water according to Genesis 1:1. We thank you. We give you the glory. That we're on the move. Headed toward that promised land, to have you in our hearts, to have you on our minds, to have you just being with us. You didn't tell us to turn the other cheek. You didn't tell us to do all that to our enemies that are not of our brethren. You didn't tell us to do none of that. Yet the heathen have taken your word and twisted it. They've taken your word and made it universal. They've taken your word and made it none effect. But oh, most holy Sanini Nanini, we thank you for all things. We thank you that you're going to cause this enemy to be subdued. We thank you that his equipment not going to work right. We even with Gideon, where their minds turned against each other. Oh, most holy Sanini Nanini, we look for these things, that we don't have to fight, that we don't have to put too much effort for it, because our God is our defense. Our God is our offense. And we thank you that you are our God, even as we keep your commandments, statutes, and judgments. We give you the glory and the praise. Yes. We're in Numbers chapter 7. Chapter 7 of Numbers. Good morning, good afternoon. And we're going to start with verse 1. This is going to be kind of long. I'm going to stop at the TikTok people, because they don't want to allow it so much per session. Okay. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle and had anointed it and sanctified it and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and all the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them. And the princes of Israel, the heads of the house of their fathers, who were the princes of the tribe, and were over them that were numbered, offered. And they brought their offering before the I Am, 6 covered wagons and 12 oxen, and a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. And the I Am said unto Moses, saying, Take it of them, take it, come on, take it, that they may be to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And thou shalt give them unto the Levites, and to every man according to his service. In other words, God don't need your offering, but God brings your offering that you might learn to be humble, that you might learn to be giving and wise. But the fact is that he doesn't need it. And the fact is this: God is the king, the ultimate king. Jesus is not the king. Moses is not the king. There is no king. These are misnomers. These are things that they have set up that they might set themselves up. But there is no other king beside God. Gave that kingdom of his to Israelites because they wanted to be after the other nations. This is how meek the Most High is. And to let them know, without me, you can do nothing. You can depend on man, you can depend on anything, but without the Most High, even Tata Nzambi, you cannot do anything. Yes, he's mentioned in any language. There are different names in many languages. But anyway, I say Tata Nzambi. Now, he gave them that, but yet he's king. Now, with your earthly king, your earthly president, do you not give gifts? Do you not have procedures you have to go to service this king? Do you not have ways to go to that this king may be satisfied, that he might serve you, and that he may give you direction? The same thing with the Most High, even the creator of the universe, who have chosen the Bantu, even Israel, to be his and solely his. Are you so foolish, even of the Bantu, that you forget about the God who created and gave you the good of the earth? Yes, I believe so. Yet you want to go about the ways of the colonizer and the oppressors, which were dedicated to your confusion. They were dedicated to your even demise and your enslavement and everything else, but you refuse to come to the King of glory. Who is the King of glory? Not Jesus, the strong and mighty, even God, even Tata Nzambi. Yes, Sanini Nanini, Yahweh, Yahuwah. And you want to trust in something that God sent not to even be compared with him. Even he didn't compare himself with the Most High. Now, let's go ahead. and verse 6. He said, and Moses took the wagons and oxen and gave them unto the Levites, 2 wagons and 4 oxen, and he gave unto the sons of Gershon according to their service. And 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari according to their service. And unto the hand of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest, but unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belongeth to them was that they should bear upon their shoulders. In other words, this tribe here, the sons of Kohath, they had to bear these things so they would not wrinkle up, because God is holy and these men were holy. They had taken up holy things, and these things, animals cannot bear them, but these men had to bear them on their backs and carry them through the wilderness until it was time to stop. They would not lay them on the ground. No, 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 no. Because these were the curtains and the overlays of the holy instruments and all these things, and the instruments were in them. They were heavy, yes, but God give them strength. Yes. And the princes offered for the dedication of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offered their offerings before the altar. Now these are the sons of those, they were no kings, they were just princes. The king is God. They were princes, they were the heads of the tribes of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel. Now you have to look at it. When they say princes, they talking about the prince. God is the king. This is a kingdom, not religion. It's a kingdom that is getting ready to take its place in the land, a good of the land, given to them even by the Creator. How can you get it through your thick head? It ain't got nothing to do with no heaven and all this old other stuff. This is a kingdom of people ruled by the Creator of all heaven and earth, even the stars, moon, and everything around you. And he's giving the other nations over to spirits that should draw them away from him. Now, let's go. That's according to who? Jubilees, chapter 15, 30, 31. Read that. All right. Now, and he that offered his offering first day with Nashon, the son of Amminadab, of the tribe of Judah, 1. And his offering was of silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, and the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them were full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. And the spoon of 10 shekels, gold full of incense, and 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for the sacrifices of peace offering, 2 oxen, and 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nashon, the son of Amminadab. On the 2nd day, Nathaniel, the son of Zuar, prince of Issachar. Now here's come Issachar after Judah. Okay? Did offer. And he offered for an offering 1 silver charger, and the weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of gold, 10 shekels full of incense, and 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb, and for the first year for a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering. And for the sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Nathaniel, the son of Zuar. Of the 3rd day, Eliab, the son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun. Yeah, here comes Zebulun. Did offer, and his offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. And the silver bowl of the 7 shekels, and the shekels of the sanctuary, after the shekels of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of the peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs, and the first year. This was the offering of Eliab, the son of Helon. And with that, we're going to say with the TikTok, peace. Now, on the 4th day, Eleazar, the son of Zedzur, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. And his offering was 1 of silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with the oil of meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, and one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and one kid of the goat for a sin offering. And for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 lambs, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliezer, son of Siddur. Now on the 5th day, Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai, prince of the children of Simeon. Now Simeon's offering. Now his offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, and 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And for the sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai. Now on the 6th day, Eliasaph, the son of Deuel, prince of the children of Gad. Gad is offering. Now his offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels after the bowl of the 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for the burnt offering. Now 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. Now on the 7th day, Elishama, the son of Alimahud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. Now Ephraim is offering. His offering was 1 silver charge of the weight thereof was 130 shekels, and silver bowl of 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. Now the shekel of the sanctuary was the standard. Okay? Now, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year, and first burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And for the sacrifice of a peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama, the son of Amilhud. Now this, on the 8th day, offered Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, the prince of the children of Manasseh. Now his offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of silver 70 shekels, now after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense. And it says, now 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur. Now, on the 9th day, Abidan, the son of Gideoni, prince of the children of Benjamin, that was the last born. His offering was 1 of the silver chargers. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 of the silver bowls, 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, most of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon, 10 shekels full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, now 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs the first year. This was the offering. And Abidan, the son of Gideoni, of the 10th day of Ahizah, the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered. Yes, he offered his. Now this offering was 1 silver charger, the weight thereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl, 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mixed with oil for the meat offering, and 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels full of incense, and 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb for the first year for the burnt offering, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahizah, the son of Ammishaddai. Now, on the 11th day, Pagiel, the son of Achran, the prince of the children of Asher, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of the 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon, 10 shekels full of incense. 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering. And for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Pagiel, the son of Achan, the 12th day of Ahara, the son of Enan, the prince of the father of Naphtali. Last but not least, he said his offering was 1 silver charger. The weight thereof was 130 shekels. 1 silver bowl of the 70 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon, 10 shekels full of incense. And 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering. 1 kid of the goat for a sin offering, for a sacrifice of peace offering. 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he-goats, 5 lambs, and the first year. This was the offering of Ahara, the son of Enan. Now this was the dedication of the altar in the day that it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold. Each charge of the silver weighing 130 shekels. Each bowl 70. All silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels after the shekel of the sanctuary. The gold spoons were 12 full incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece after the shekel of the sanctuary. All the gold of the spoons were 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offerings were 12 bullocks. The lambs were 12. The lambs of the first year, 12, with their meat offerings. And the kid of the goats for a sin offering, 12. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offering were 20, and 4 bullocks. The rams 60, and he-goats 60. The lambs of the first year 60. And this was the dedication of the altar, that it was anointed. And when Moses was gone into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat. Off the mercy seat. In other words, God's ready to have mercy. Yeah, the wings of the cherubim covering the face of God, for no man can see the face of the Most High, even the Creator, unless he die, and he cannot live. Yes, and God will see to that. Now, the mercy seat that was upon the ark. God is above the law. He's the one that gives mercy. He's the one that calls one to be forgiven of his sins. When shall I say to the wicked, if he turn away from his wickedness, do that which is righteous, that his wickedness will be remembered? Didn't God say just don't do it? He said don't do it. Stop. Change your ways. It ain't got nothing to do with getting on your knees, praying and all this. Just stop. In humble adoration toward the Most High, believing on him, even the one who brought you out of darkness. Yes, I ain't talking about no Jesus. I'm talking about God. He's taking his kingdom back. Man is failed, period. Now, and when Moses was going to the tabernacle of the congregation to speak with him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from off the mercy seat, sitting above the law. Full of mercy and favor to those who would seek mercy, who would turn away from their wicked ways, and then follow after the law that the Most High has set before you, until this day that you can sacrifice before the Most High. Yes. Now, that was upon the ark of the testimony from between the 2 cherubims. And he spake unto him, yeah, you call me wrong, but look, this is the proof in the pudding. And with that, I'm going to say, peace.